Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aries, June 28, 2022. You feel inspired and motivated to take better care of yourself today. It's a fine time for research, work, and health matters. Problem solving is original and successful as you let go of familiar thinking patterns and create new ones. You might also feel more valued in your work, or your routines and duties are more fulfilling. Seeking or gravitating to new projects or topics that inspire you comes naturally. Later today, the moon moves into your partnership sector, and there can be reconciliations or a focus on bringing things into balance now and in the coming 2 days. The energy of the planetary aspect today is wonderful for giving you a feeling of deep security concerning a meaningful relationship. This is a time to whisper sweet nothings, to talk about times gone by, and to look forward to what you can both share in the future. It is a good time to reaffirm how you feel and to treat each other with extra gentleness. Starting new projects may not be on the agenda since the moon in Taurus will be void of course for a good part of your day. It could be challenging to even plow through your workload. So, you should focus on chipping away at any ongoing goals or tasks instead. Consider pairing up with a work buddy later on when the moon enters Gemini. You might feel more social with the new lunar energy revving up your conversations. Use this lunation to reconnect with your working relationships to discuss any progress each party has made in their commitments. You may be in the process of realizing that it's time to let go of a relationship in your life. It could mean severing a business tie, giving away a pet, or deciding to move on in your personal life. This can be a difficult transition for you. Don't hesitate to ask for support from a family member or close friend. Remind yourself that some things just aren't meant to be. In your private life, you feel like you're walking through a minefield. One false move and there will be an explosion. This will really put you to the test. Don't let others blame you for everything, sometimes they are at fault too. Remember to be open for other points of view when it comes to solving problems. Reconciling both is a difficult, but not impossible task. Your current craziness could butt heads with your crush's need for routine. A short, direct conversation will clear things up and let you have some fun. If a lot of new things happen and not all appear positive at first, be prepared for subsequent surprises. Accepting disruption or changes in your love life, you approach matters in a self-assured and positive way, even if it does not follow your ideal plan. Allow for plenty of improvement and progress in your love life. Spiritual passion is tempered by romantic desire today, and you're likely to want to pursue both. Perhaps your romantic partner is as spiritually inclined as you are, and you aspire to the same ends. Much of the passion you're feeling wells from deep within you, so if you are creatively inclined in any way, you may want to memorialize these feelings through writing, painting, or music. Enjoy your day. This is a great day to make some plans with a friend. Whether you miss someone special and decide to get together, or there is a conflict you would like to resolve, this is the perfect time for it. With the presence of a vibration in the air, you will find it remarkably easy to communicate and understand. Romantic interludes are also something that suits this essence very well. If this is something that you can work into your schedule, don't hesitate. On the same day that Mars moves into his final week in Aries, his alignment with the dwarf planet Aries peaks. This is when the combined influence of the warrior prince and princess of the cosmos can be felt to its fullest, firing up warrior and competitive spirit in time to make these final 7 days count. Mars wants something to fight for, but it is up to you to channel this effectively, with this volatile mix potentially becoming a little too hot to handle at times. Just as Mercury, the planet of communication, moves into his final week in your communication sector, and Venus, the planet of love, settles into her first, the moon leaves. The last few days have done a lot to get the communication lines open, getting Venus' mission to give your heart and your relationships a voice a head start. Our eyes in the sky. If you've been feeling down and somewhat isolated lately, it's time to leave those feelings behind and make more of an effort to interact with others today. And if you're the cheery type or typically a very social person, you'll be totally in your element, because all kinds of people can benefit from the day's upbeat Moon-Jupiter sextile energy. When this cheery, honesty-promoting lunar aspect shows up, it encourages happiness, joy, cheerfulness, good fortune, harmony, and all that other good stuff the universe is capable of conjuring up when the right planetary bodies are aligned in just the right way. A difficulty expressing our emotional needs generates conflict on an inner, psychological level. No matter how we seek to right the ship, our efforts fall short, causing us to feel inept and angry. On the surface, it may seem like we are facing a straightforward dilemma, yet challenging incidents, events, or interactions are really intended to serve as catalysts for deeper reflection and reconciliation of past wounds. It is now time to take responsibility for our feelings and to stand up for ourselves. With any luck, we can do this without taking our frustrations out on those who may simply be in our line of fire at the wrong time. Aim to be as intentional as possible in your words and deeds to unravel insecurities without creating collateral damage. New friendships are an extra special potential bonus to come out of this special meeting, so you'll be drawn to people who share similar views, hobbies, or attitudes. Opening yourself up to new and different opinions is beneficial under this cosmic landscape too, but embracing them is more of a temporary learning experience and probably won't lead to any type of long-lasting change in your life. Which is totally okay. You do you. After midnight, the Moon conjuncts Venus, creating a romantic atmosphere. This meeting in chatty Gemini stimulates both our emotions and intellect, intensifying our social sensibilities. The mind is seen as a gateway to the heart. What we communicate is important, but extra emphasis should be placed on the tone in which we share our message. If our demeanor is pleasant and we express genuine curiosity about what another person says or believes, we can form powerful connections and engender real bonds. This is an ideal influence to link up with old friends or make new ones. We might also attract a new love interest. And the best way to get their attention will be to make it clear that you are not only listening to them, but that you hear them, and will remember the specifics later. At dawn, the Gemini moon sextiles Jupiter in Aries, amplifying the day's good vibes. This aspect strengthens our inquisitiveness and idealism, giving us the confidence to make friends and influence people. We might use this aspect to gain exposure for our views or positions, or to network with people in positions of authority. We can also spotlight our leadership skills and define our niche in a field of expertise. Although we have a great deal of knowledge to share with others, we can be reticent to claim our proficiency or skill sets. Jupiter in bombastic Aries grants us the self-assurance to put ourselves out there, even if we are typically shy. The more people who are magnetically drawn into our sphere, the more connections we will have to support our causes. It can't hurt to have those in our corner who want to see us succeed.